Hello, everybody. It's Nate here from Lowell's Factory. Now, I haven't been posting recently, and that's my fault. So today I am making a new video. It's something a little bit different. So what I'm a coin collector. I collect coins, and one of my favorite ways of getting new coins is by going coin roll hunting. And what you do with that is you go to the bank and pick up rolls of coins, and then you open them and you find out what you got. So today I have $10 worth of nickels. That's 5 rolls, and that is 200 nickels. And then I also have pennies. I have 4 rolls of those, and there are 50 cents to each roll for a grand total of 200 pennies. Now, the way I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to open up the rolls, and then I'll just sort of sort through them and see if there's anything special. If not, then I won't take too long. I'll just move on to the next thing. But if I see something I like, I'll take it out and I'll talk about it for a while. And I'll start with the pennies, and then I'll move on to the nickels. And we'll see how this sort of thing works. Let me know if you like these sort of videos. So the first one I'm going to be doing is this roll of pennies. And if you look here in the end, you can sort of see what it is. It's a 2015 Philadelphia Mint penny. And that's not necessarily everything that's on the inside. So let's crack this open and take a look. So what I always do is I just unfold the end that isn't rolled up. And once I get that, then I just slide them out. Awesome. So we've got a nice little mix here. We've got some older pennies. This one's from 1968. And looks like we have some going all the way through 2016. Might find one from 2017 in there. So I'm going to just take a look really quick. Now, this is interesting. There's 2 pennies stuck together. So that means one of them probably has all sorts of grease on them. Or, maybe not. Maybe they're just stuck together. Just was real easy to take that apart. Something I like to do is set aside all of the copper pennies, because the copper inside of pennies made in 1982 and before is actually worth 2 cents. And so that's always nice. You just have a little stash of metal worth more than face value. So here we have 1981. That's before 1982, so I'll set it aside. We have 1983. Nothing really special. It's kind of dirty. So I'll just sort through these, tell you guys the good finds. Here's a nicely toned 1980 penny. I'm going to set that aside, look at that later. 68, 2011, 73. Something you also want to look out for is die varieties. Sometimes there's going to be like a break on the die. That's been happening a lot with these shield pennies recently. So I'll be looking out for those too, but not too carefully. 1965, that's the oldest one I've found so far. 76, 77, 81, 79, 73. There's lots of copper in here. 2003, 2016, 2015. That's a filthy 1991. Here's some more copper. Interesting. 2015, 2000, 2015. Lots of the time you don't find anything special, but sometimes you do find something, and that's what makes it all worth it. It's like a little treasure hunt, sort of. Sometimes it's just a nice looking coin. Other times you'll find some nice differences in the normal coins. So I'll show you guys some of those later if I find them. And I'm probably going to speed up through this. It's nothing too exciting. So this is kind of how I started collecting coins. It was an easy way to go and find large amounts of pennies that I needed real quickly, because I would collect by year, and so I would just go and get like $10 worth of pennies all at once and just sift through them. Find anything special. Okay, so there wasn't all that much in there. There were a few copper pennies, but nothing really. So at this one we have a 2017 Philadelphia Mint penny at the end. So that's always nice. Just being able to see what it is. And you know, hopefully I will find something besides just those in there. But, you know, sometimes you just get all of 1 year. Doesn't look like that, though. Here's a 2014 at the other end. Oof. Would you look at that? And then sometimes you get pleasantly surprised and you find a dime in your pennies. So that's a pretty awesome thing. 1966, so it's not silver, but it's worth noting. Regular. And you know, I'm gonna look through these later just to find if there's any special rarities in there, like any die breaks or, you know, stuff like that. Oh, here's something. It's a 1956 Denver wheat penny. Those are always fun to find. They're kind of older, and they're not always all that easy to find. So anytime you find one, it's kind of a lucky day. At least that's what I think. So here's a 1982 penny. Now, the funny thing is, between the years, or in the middle of the year 1982, they changed the metal. So, the early 1982 pennies are made out of almost completely copper, and then the rest of them are made of zinc and bronze. And let me find the copper-plated zinc. So, the ones that are completely copper have a ping to them, sort of like this when they're flipped. I'm not sure if you could hear that, but it's sort of like a ringing sound. And then regular modern day pennies just have a little dull thud. So that's the way you can tell about your 1982 pennies. That was just copper-plated zinc. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to speed through this one. It's already at 10 minutes. Yeah, there's not always anything great in here, but when you do find something that's kind of nice, it makes it worth it. Sometimes you just find nice looking coins, and that's always good. Other times you find rare coins. Not usually, though. This one is just real ugly, but it's copper, so I'll keep it. Oh, here's another 1982. Just a regular zinc. Sometimes I like to call the ones that are made out of zinc Zinkins, just because it's funny, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Copper. So yeah, there's nothing too special in here, and I'm kind of running on the long end now, so I'm going to stop that right here. I've gone through $1 worth of pennies, and I'm going to make a second video. So this is just part 1. I'm going to just move straight on to part 2. But yeah, give this video a like if you liked it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'll do more coin-related videos if that's what you guys like. If you guys want to see me unroll anything else besides pennies and nickels, feel free to let me know. I've been thinking of doing a $50 one, and they're kind of expensive. One roll is $10, but if I get enough people asking me to do it, I will certainly do it. So just let me know, and I will see you guys at the next video. Thank you.